we are passionate about what we do. We care about the industry and the commodities we produce, and we care about the land that we're looking after. Little red heifer's looking good.
She is.
41's calf's looking good too. Commercial beef cattle operation. Woo!
That's a short description of Will and Mallory Thompson's farming operation in Cleveland County. In reality, it's more like this.
We try to market our cattle through truckload sales with program cattle, value-added programs, GAP certification, verified natural is where we're working now, along with my parents and their operation and a neighbor, shipping truckloads of cattle west to feed.
Come on, girls.
Come on.
On top of that, Thompson Cattle Company is their part-time work. They each have full-time jobs, so they've had to learn time management on the farm.
We try to limit how much hay we have to feed in a year's time and try to graze as much as we can. So that fertilizer application, along with putting new seed varieties in, whether it be planting them intentionally or broadcasting them throughout the year when we get bare spots, we try to kind of invest into ourselves as long as we can to be able to utilize our time better later on.
Ground is just a slight bit different, little vein there.
But it looks good.
The couple also invests in ways to ensure they are good stewards of their land.
Worked with NRCS and some different programs to do stream exclusions, heavy use areas, that sort of thing, to try to help the water conservation piece, diversify within our forages that we're utilizing. This farm that we're sitting on, hope to do some equip work on it one day to control erosion and help with the whole water quality piece, and even have discussed doing a pollinator habitat here.
The farm we rent, where the cows are at, it's about 100 acres, probably 85 plus in pasture. And I think when you try to think about the bigger picture, sustainability, it's a poultry farm with the cows, and we were lucky enough to be able to lease that farm. So we work with the poultry farm to fertilize with their composted litter as a way to kind of reuse those resources, give them an outlet for their compost, but it also gives us affordable fertilizer, good quality fertilizer, help build topsoil.
Sustainability, green energy, farm safety. These are all issues farmers face today. The Thompsons know the importance of sharing their story and hearing from others in the industry. That's why they participate in the Young Farmers and Ranchers program.
It is in us to want to talk.
That's why Mallory wanted to compete in Discussion Meet.
We live in one region, we live in one state. I know that our county issues are totally different than somebody in eastern North Carolina, so it was just preparing to be open-minded and to take the ideas and the comments of somebody else and in a quick manner think about them and say, well, how could that apply to me? How could that apply to our farming community? So it was a great opportunity to kind of, even though it was a competition, in a way to sit down with other young farmers and see how they perceive our industry and our future.
We've got to start at the dirt level.
Mallory won North Carolina Farm Bureau's competition and later went on to take the title on a national level.
Mallory Thompson of North Carolina.
It's kind of that moment that you hear your name, but it's like a surreal moment. You're like, wait, what's my name? Was that my name? And so you kind of had to let that process a second before you kind of could walk out there and kind of accept that award.
Mallory's award, a brand new Ford SUV. But both she and Will know the real rewards that come from YF&R.
Support that comes from Farm Bureau and the reps that are charged with looking over these programs. It opens a lot of doors. The communication, public speaking, learning how to network, resources.
I wanted to come into this as a way to be able to enjoy and say that I'm helping to contribute. I try to tell people when they say, what do you do for your farm, what's your operation? And I try to just sum it up, we're trying to put pounds of calves onto a trailer to fill a feedlot, to fill the supply chain of food. Because I think at the end of the day, if we can build quality farm from the ground up and make quality cattle to ship off of there, then we will be in a desirable market to have a buyer want to buy our product at top dollar without all the added labels or names to it. So at the end of the day, our food supply, our food chain is what really keeps our country going, and so I hope to be able to supply that. And you can't beat a cute little baby calf day one.